Well, why, hello, replay viewers. Let's see who tunes on in. TYC, first one in the room, and Chilladian, smoke him if you got him. Vovo Tangle, Miss Cecilia, Amanda Osborne, the ABX girl, Cowboy Coney, welcome. Welcome to 6th Avenue and 55th Streets. Gotta have a fun one today. Good to see you there, Leela, welcome. Welcome on into the show. Good to see everybody. Let's let some more people tune on in here, and then we'll commence our tour today. How's everyone doing on this Wednesday? Good to see you, Denise. Good afternoon. Rainier, aloha, Rainier. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Do I gotta break out my live stream glove? It's like just the right amount of cold. Tuned in there, Jim. Awesome, Jim. Awesome. Good to see you, Dave in Bangor, Maine. Welcome. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Wednesday today. Hope I had a good Wednesday so far. Had a fantastic tour with people from the Netherlands and people from the Netherlands, Germany, and what's the name of that country? Not Denmark, but the other one, Belgium. Belgium today. Tunisia, good to see you, and good to see you, Chilean. Welcome on into the show. I have been told under good authority that the Batmobile is at 49th Street and 5th Avenue. So let's go see the Batmobile. No. How am I doing and how's the weather? It's cold and I'm doing fantastic. Welcome. Beautiful day here in New York. You'll see the weather come up periodically in the chat, so you'll know roughly what temperature it is. Good to see you, Mirka. Welcome. The hustle and the bustle of Manhattan truly underway. Good to see you there, Cindy Keith. Welcome. Had a really good tour this morning. Really good bicycle tour this morning. And today, right now, anyway, we're going to go see the Batmobile. G-Lo Q, good to see you. Lynn Marie, happy Wednesday. Good to see you know, Jim, I do know yet. Good to see you, Karamax, welcome. And good to see you, Rick Fisher. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Welcome on into the show. It's the Moment Tower. Hello, see folks with ashes. Yes, want to be. It's Ash Wednesday today. Good to see you, GM Chris. Good to see you, Jessica Betcher. Good to see Amanda Osborne. Happy Ash Wednesday. Lent, the season of Lent, beginning today. Making our way over to the resurrection. Good to see you, Elise. Welcome. Kind of a pre-show thing before we actually do our touring today. Look at all these, everyone's riding bikes today. Such an amazing day. Lent begins, that's right. Lent season has begun today on Ash Wednesday. As I cross 6th Avenue, we're going east along 54th Street. But, traffic, I have to say, here on 6th Avenue, definitely back to normal. Nice to see everyone out and about here in the city. Bicycles on the sidewalk, people all over the place. I got yelled at for the first time in 2 years by another cyclist in Central Park today, so everything back to normal here in New York. Madam Mojo, good to see you. Esteban, Buenvenidos, and Colleen out there in Cyprus, welcome. Welcome on into the show. Gonna make our way over to 5th Avenue where the Batmobile is. Good to see you, Paula, welcome. Yeah, I've heard under good authority that the Batmobile is over on 5th Avenue here. So let's see it. Good to see you, Jonathan, welcome. Welcome on into the show. Could have a fun. Not going billionaires' homes today. So get ready for that. Good to see a dinner of MoMA, which is right across the street. The supermarket of art that is MoMA. That's why oh, this is good to know. The Sarah Jessica Parker store here is here. Oh. Ooh, I like those boots. Ooh, I like those boots. There's Sarah Jessica Parker store. How's the connection, guys? This might be dropping out from time to time. Let me know how the connection is. I think the connection is okay. We're not at 100. Oh, but we are at 1952 kpbs. Good to see you, Rosalind. Welcome. Working well enough? All right, Rick. Well, connection not the best here in Midtown today. Connection's fine. Okay. Yeah, I always get thrown up when people say bad connection. I think people just write that just to like mess around with me. Because after all, I am not in control of the cellular network here in New York. I wish I was. Wish I could be. But you know how people are. Sometimes they want to just dick around. So anyway, look at when other people's internet connection's not working. They tell me my internet connection's not working. Those are my favorite viewers. And we got a good signal. I don't know why people are bitching already. But whatever. We're going to see the Batmobile here on 5th Avenue and 49th Street right now. Because I have been told the Batmobile is parked in front of the Puma store. Good to see you, Ramona. Welcome. Damn notification. It's okay, Nibble. I've only been on for 8 minutes. Coming up right now. Ooh, look at that. The sunshine. Into the sun, people. Into the sunshine. Ah, that beautiful early spring sky. And oh my God, one of my fellow tour guides. There he is. It's Dr. Dan riding the bike on 5th Avenue. How's the riding out on 5th right now?
I just started. It just came out of 50 cents. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
For the first time ever, we had French travel agents, and so Michelle and I did a little.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm going to the public library now.
Safe travels, man. Good to see you, John Lore. Bienvenue, Nebu. Mike from Moscow. Good to see you. Oh yeah.
Crazy.
He's in full tour guide mode right now. He is in full tour guide mode. My co-worker there. Hello there, by the book. Welcome. All right, we're gonna go see the Batmobile. Should be here at 49th Street. So let's see. To the Batmobile we go. I've led many a tour with Dr. Dan. But today is a kind of a good touring day here in New York. Everything's slowly getting back to normal, which is nice. I just realized 49th Street is Rockefeller Center. Exactly, isn't it an amazing town? It's a big town. Let's be honest, New York City is just a collection of small little towns, and we always run into people. That's what New York really is. A collection of small towns. I just realized I'm going to Rockefeller here. How's everyone's day going? Miss Cecilia, my day is going fantastic. I got a strong cell phone signal. I'm walking 5th Avenue. It's Ash Wednesday. It's a beautiful day. Always run into someone. That's right, John. Always run into somebody here in Manhattan. Maybe we'll be looking for Russian oligarch. See you, Dave. Welcome. Indeed. Feels good in the sunshine, I have to tell you. Feels really good in the sunshine. But what kind of crazy crowd will be around the Batmobile? Let's find out. You're just tuning in. Yes, we are going to see the Batmobile right now on 49th Street. Just about 3 more blocks. Diana Lee, good to see you, Diana Lee. Welcome. Welcome to Fifth Avenue, the hustle and the bustle of Fifth Avenue here. Ah, John, warmer days are coming, John, so Coney will be waiting for you. Trust me on that. Coney will be waiting for you. Cartier right across the street here. Cartier doesn't look the same without the gift wrapping box. But John, hang on in there. Hopefully your knee will get better. I will do the walking for you today, John. You should do about 13,000 steps today here on the live stream. Look at that sky. Beautiful conditions here in New York. A little bit of a breeze. Sun shining in California. Sending me some. Thank you so much there, Lynn Marie. Is this a special event? Is this a special event? Some kind of marketing thing with the Batmobile. They're doing with the Batmobile. And as I get closer to Rockefeller Center, the signal gets wacky. Good to see you there, Metalhead. Welcome. Hopefully the signal will maintain here. Let me walk a little bit slower. That seems to be affecting it. There we go. If I walk a little bit slower here, the signal comes back. How much internet traffic get out of one stream? I probably, it takes about, what's it, 2 hours to do 1 gigabyte of data? It varies, Mike. It all depends on the signal. It all depends on the signal. Good to see you out there in Belfast. Look at that beautiful shot of St. Patrick's Cathedral with the sun shining. I could feel it. I could feel spring is in the air. I could feel it. Yeah, the Joker's jamming the cell signal. Maybe. So far, so good. I haven't got the cell phone indicator yet. Haven't got the warning indicator yet. So that's good. As long as I don't get the warning indicator, that's all good. Are you happy to be walking? Having some peace. Awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying, Mirka. Good to see you. I wonder if the Batmobile is going to be parked in front of one of my favorite mosaics. I think it is. That's 49th Street. Here's good old Atlas. Let's say hello to Atlas. Hanging on out. Holding the weight of the world on his shoulders. Gotta love that statue. And you gotta love St. Patrick's Cathedral. Look how cool that looks. Good to see you, Sally. Welcome. Welcome on into the show. And I see once I stop, everyone stops to say hello to Atlas. Good to see you, Dave Lane. We're not going to the Lego store. Sorry about that. Not going to the Lego store today. All right, I see the Puma store. The Batmobile is parked across the street from one of my favorite mosaics. I'm going to show you my favorite mosaics right up here. Most of you guys probably just, if you're ever here in Rockefeller Center, just walk right past it. Last time I came walking out here with my wife the other day, I had to stop and enjoy it. So let me show you one of my favorite mosaics here. Good to see you there, Sally. We're on the mish. We're on the mission. Yes, indeed. You're more than welcome there, Sally. Hope you're doing well. Shopping at Key Food. Let's see where. Let's see. I think the Christmas tree is missing. Oh no. The Christmas tree is missing. Good to see you there, Amina. There's Prometheus. Prometheus stealing the flame of knowledge. Activity 79, good to see you. There's good old Prometheus right there. Looking for the bat signal. Good to see you. Whoa. All right. Hello there, Paulette. It is a great day. Wow, what happened to my frame rate there? Okay. Frame rate got a little wacky there. All right. Now, one of my favorite mosaics is right here on the corner of 49th and 5th Avenue. Let me show it to you. And it's in beautiful light right now. But check this out. This is the goddess of New Amsterdam handing off the city of New York, or handing off this land to the goddess of New York. Right there. There's the ceremonial handoff of New Amsterdam becoming New York. Right there. I love this little mosaic up here. Isn't that beautiful? This is in front of the Michael Kors store here. It's not gold, it's copper. It's a very finely polished copper. One of my favorite things here in the city, right there. And if that was gold, that will be a really expensive piece of gold. Yay, the bells are ringing. There it is. How cool is that? All right, so hopefully, let's see, is there a crowd of people across the street? Let's see here. Now they said the Batmobile will be here at 12 noon. Is it here? Let's find out. Activity 79 with a 10 Swedish kroner super chat. Activity 79, thank you so much for the 10 Swedish kroners, much appreciated. I do not know who made that. I do not know who made that. I do not know who made that. Let's see here. Do we have a crowd of people going into the Puma store? Is that it? Well, thank you so much, Activity 79, for the 10 Swedish kroner, much appreciated. The bells of St. Patrick's Cathedral are ringing. And the Batmobile is not here. I guess the Batmobile is stuck in traffic. I feel like I want to hang. Oh, there it is. I see where it is. The Batmobile's on the sidewalk in front of the Puma store. Wow, look at that view. Can't get more New York than that. Right there, Saks Fifth Avenue, St. Patrick's Cathedral, the shine, the sun shining off that building right there. Good to see you, Sarah. Yeah, you hear the bells of St. Patrick's Cathedral. Here it is. We are in front of the Puma store now. We're going to cross 5th Avenue. And look at this. The Batmobile is here. Wow. Wow. Check it out. Wow. There it is. Wow. The Batmobile. I guess this is this version's film of the Batmobile. This is going to be here until 4 o'clock this afternoon. Good to see you, Amanda. Welcome. Oh, yeah, look at
free
that.
photo with a free poster. All you got to do is get in line.
Wow.
We have to keep this moving.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Free photo with a free poster.
Wow. Wow. No, definitely not the original. No, this is from like the movie. There it is. Not the Batmobile. At least this version's film of the Batmobile. Luckily not stuck in traffic here on 5th Avenue. Good to see you, Dan. Welcome. Wow, pretty neat. Yeah. There it is. You got your Batmobile, folks. Yeah, this version's a little dusty. This will be here until 4 o'clock, so if you are here in Midtown, you can come and visit it until 4 this afternoon. But you get a free poster. And oh my God, do you time travel from the Gilded Age? Look wonderful. Oh my goodness. Okay. Couldn't get your Robin costume? Yeah. My goodness. Robin costume. May have outgrown it a bit. All right, let's make our way up to Central Park. Nice ride though. Yeah, still a nice ride. Good to see a Viking. Welcome. My God, she was just to the nines in her Gilded Age outfit there. All right, let's stroll up 5th here. Let's go back north again. And let's make our way into Central Park. Yeah, the new kind of Batmobile is kind of ugly. Yeah. I think that new Batmobile is a little kind of retro looking. Batmobiles. But that was kind of cool. Now we're going to walk up 5th here and make our way into Central Park. Yeah, that's a proper Batmobile. Kind of like an ugly, like a bat. It's right. All sorts, absolutely. You still like the Adam West Batmobile? Me too. Yeah, the one from the TV show is the best. Looks more realistic. Yeah, it's a more realistic Batmobile, I guess. I wonder what it sounds like driving in the streets. Or do they just put it on a trailer and transport it around? So everyone coming out of St. Patrick's Ash Wednesday underway here. The streets hustling and bustling, full of life, vim, and vigor today. Nice seeing the city come back. 6th Avenue was jumping this morning. Oh, wasn't used to it. Wasn't used to it. I'm like, look at everyone out on 6th Avenue this morning. It was amazing. Like, I can actually smell the incense from inside of St. Patrick's. Good to see you, Chibe. Welcome. Now going to make our way into Central Park today. Yeah, maybe, Rick. Maybe. Very anticlimactic if it went onto a trailer. Absolutely. I have to agree. Oh, what a lovely stroll here. I have to say, this is the most normal I've seen 5th Avenue in 2 years. This morning, lots of people on my express bus coming into work. Oscar Contreras, Puerto Rico, bienvenidos, Oscar, out there. Batman is cheating nice review. Oh, it's getting nice reviews so far. Yes, I got to see that new Batman film. Is it on HBO Plus or HBO Max? Then again, I might go to the movie theater and see it. I'll go to an Alamo Draft House. Me and my wife like the Alamo Draft House. We're fans of it. Ooh, it's traffic. Ooh, it's traffic. Traffic, trying to... No crosstown traffic. Everyone wants to make the turn onto 5th. There are lots of people back to the office this March here, Gilo. Absolutely. Batcopter from the 60s film. That's pretty cool, Diana. Batcopter, yes. West Side Story is now on HBO Max. That's good to know, TYC. Thank you so much. Okay, 45. Okay, thank you so much, all sorts. Gotta wait 45 days. Is there a movie theater on Coney Island? No, not really, Sarah. I'll have to go to Sheepshead Bay to go to the movies, but I don't like that movie theater, so I like going to the Alamo Draft House in the Chase Manhattan Bank Building in Lower Manhattan. They opened an Alamo in Staten Island. Yeah, I saw that, John. Actually I got notified about that. When you get on the Alamo Draft House email list there, they told me about all the other locations. Oh, just missed the light here at 35th Street, or 53rd Street, 53rd Street. Citicorp Center, right down the bottom. I was on Highland Boulevard, yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. The hustle and the bustle of Manhattan. You want to see the new one? You think Robert Pattinson will be a good Batman? Michelle, I'm going to have to check that out. Be pretty cool. Whee. All right, that's. We continue to stroll up Fifth Avenue. That's why I want to get into the park. Do a little loop of the park here today. There is an Alamo Draft House in Brooklyn also, but we like going to the one in Manhattan and downtown because it's like a secret movie club kind of deal. You got to go down in like 2 sub-basements underground, and not that many people know about it, so it's super, super nice. Super chill. And I like it. All right, 54th Street. 54. As I see here, everyone wants to make the turn onto 5th today. Ah, Team Edward. Okay, awesome. Got a Twilight fan in the house. Awesome. He went from speaking vampire to what? That's a funny comment. He went speaking vampire to a Batman. Yes, he has come full circle. Absolutely, he has come full circle. Well, I guess I'll be watching the new Batman in 45 days. I want to get back out into the sunshine. It's cold in the shade. Chris, MG Vlogs, good to see you out there in Grenada. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Through the supposed work week. I work on Saturdays, so Wednesdays mean absolutely nothing to me. The hotel right over here, next to the new Harry Winston. Box here. Lots of diamonds in there. Oh, was he in one of the Harry Potter movies too? Wow, that actor got around. I tell you what. Not much wind, Diana. There's a little bit of a breeze, but nothing too crazy. A bit of a breeze coming out of the north, but nothing too crazy. Not like crazy, like, oh my God, gotta be knocked over kind of winds. Microphones and all the live stream accoutrements are working properly today, which is nice. Typical March day. Yeah, Rick. The sun is shining. It's a little cold, but not crazy cold. So, after all, it is March. It is March 2nd. After all. All right. Coming up to 56th Street. Across the street is the original Harry Winston location. Wow, you can see the Steinway Tower right there in the background. Smooth New York. Hello, welcome. Do not have my live stream hat or glove deployed. So far so good. And I feel like as I walk around, I warm up here. So I was quite warm doing the bike tour today. Well, let's cross the street here. We want to get on the sunny side of the street. We want to get on the sunny side of the street. Zalico, happy Wednesday, man. Accoutrement is a French word there, Gimble, yes. I try to be welcoming to all folks from all around the world. And anytime I could use the word accoutrement, I will. Lovely day, lovely. It feels fantastic in the sunshine. Feels fantastic in the sunshine. Well, let's make our way into Central Park. And we're gonna do a little loop of the park. And then go, I think we're gonna go back down Fifth Avenue because we're gonna look for Russian oligarchs' mansions here. Where are all the Russians? The New York Post did an article about it recently, and they had a lovely map accompanying the article. So I said to myself, that will make a good live stream. So that's what we're gonna do today. Where are the Russian oligarchs hiding their money? Let's find out. Oh, the bike ride was fun, Diana. Yes, the bike ride was fun. Yes, if you're a member at Dutch Mods Plus, on the community page, you did get a picture from my tour this morning. So, right across the street from Tiffany. And then I began my day right down the block over there at 8:12 this morning. I hopped off my express bus and I crossed this very intersection. All right, we gotta go point them out, Susan. We gotta go point them out. Absolutely. So right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna see some landmarks of the park, but we're gonna stay on the east side of the park for now before transitioning over to the west side of the park. Danito Menga from Italy. Buongiorno Italy, ciao. Buongiorno. Tanti saluti. That's right, Ramona. Great song. Great song, Ramona. All right, approaching 58th Street here. Going north on 5th Avenue. Yeah, back in the sun. I want to stay in the sun. That's why I want to get to the park. It's nice and warm in the sun. Grazie. Buongiorno. That's all the Italian I know. So sorry about that. The original location of FAO Schwartz, right across the street over there where the Under Armour store is. They have never found a permanent tenant for that store space ever since FAO Schwartz left. It's only been pop-ups in there. So that's a little annoying. Pulitzer fountain here coming up on our left-hand side with a Nathan's Famous little outpost here. Loved that store as a kid. Me too. Now I think tomorrow they're gonna set up a telephone booth out here tomorrow where you can win a free trip to London. Apple Store on 5th Avenue. Really? That's the biggest Apple store in the world? Really? I do not like that store. I do not like that store. And ladies and gentlemen, it only took 34 minutes. But if you're coming into this live stream to talk about that, cut it out because I'm not going to answer you. I actually describe why do you need my opinion about this comment right here? What's the purpose of that? Are we talking about that right now? Is that relevant to the conversation? No. So please, everyone, please. Can we be adults, please? Please, for the love of God, can we please be adults? The mods are going to get you. Good to see you, Ange. Welcome. Good to see you, Ange and Sarge Tech. And Nicole, welcome. Why do you need my opinion about somebody who has 342 or 44,000 subscribers? Why do you need my opinion? I don't even have 10,000 subscribers. All right, guys, do me a favor. Fun fact, I've been live streaming for 6 years, all right? I was actually one of the original live streamers here in New York City when there was only 6 people live streaming out here. Good to see you there, Dave. Welcome. I know, it has nothing to do with this. Zero tolerance, eh? That's right. Yeah, no need to talk about it here. No. And I actually already addressed that yesterday, so watch my replay from yesterday. Watch my replay from yesterday. And y'all are going to get blocked. I really don't care. You can come appeal to me all you want, saying, why did you block me? Why did your moderators block me? I really don't give a crap. You want to try to attempt to stay on target. And thank you so much, Susan. I appreciate that, guys. Yeah, I want to try to answer your comments, damn it. But that's what people are going to come in here and do. The moderators are just going to take you out, so. Because I have the fastest moderators. Ooh, that's close. I have the fastest moderators on the East Coast. Very proud to have some of the best and fastest modders on the East Coast, so there you go. There you have it. We're going to go into Central Park now. Good afternoon, Karen Alcatraz. Welcome. Oh, yeah. Moderators are fast. Half of the time, I don't even see the offending comments. I have to watch on replay to find out what people said. So, Tamiris Montezuma. Hello, welcome. Brazil. Onda de Brazil. Beautiful day for a walk, indeed, Phyllis. Good to see you. Yeah, exactly. Enjoy this stream. They'll never learn. I don't care. They'll never learn. Well, what did you say there, Cynthia? The people that are being rude and disrespectful don't deserve that. Absolutely, yes. They don't deserve that. They don't deserve that. That's right. And Diana Lee with a 10-pound super chat. Diana Lee, thank you so much for the 10 pounds. Thank you so much for joining the 5-pound club 2 times today. And coffee, hot beverage, and nibbles fun. Thank you so much. Really? Okay, thank you so much, John. Well, good to see everyone. Welcome. Big spectacular day here in New York today. It feels fantastic in the sunshine. I have to say, it feels fantastic in the sunshine.
So he's the pecan color, like pecan.
Let's make our way into Central Park. But first, let's see one of my favorite photographers of New York, and that's Diane Arbus. She's right across the street over here. You think someone's jealous? Action Kid's better than any of yous. Well, Jeff, thank you so much for your fine comment there. And now enjoy Action Kid. You don't get to be here anymore. So congratulations, you got yourself blocked. Thank you so much, Oscar. Appreciate that. I don't know if I'm jealous. Why do people keep on saying? Why do people saying I'm jealous? I really don't give a shit. I'm actually happy for the guy. I'm happy for his success. And I'm actually happy that he's moving to a new place. He feels where he feels safer and all that. So congratulations to him. So there you go. Am I jealous? No. But if he's better than all of you, if you think I'm copying him, I don't know how to copy somebody when I started doing something years before somebody else did. I'm just trying to figure this stupid shit out. And by the way, if you can't handle me cursing, too fucking bad. Anyway, let's continue on. Good to see you, Edward. Welcome. Yeah, Sarah, it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, these are like 14-year-old kids who think there's some kind of competition, dick-waving competition going on here. What is this? It's a little shifty right here. I gotta cross this street here. It is, Michelle. Let's celebrate. Right, exactly. Here's Diane Arbus, or Arbus, Diane Arbus, famed photographer here in New York. Love this statue. Finally, another statue of a famous woman here in Central Park, here in the shadow of the Plaza Hotel. Ooh, Her shoes are painted white. I never noticed this. Look at this. Her shoes are painted white. Wow. That's really neat. Oh, that's cool. Good to see you, Michelle. Welcome. Yeah, Michelle, you know how people are. People need attention. Yeah, it's a relatively new statue, Viking. It's been here for a couple of months now. And it's not going to be permanent. I think it's going to leave in a few more months when it gets warmer. And then they'll put some other weird piece of art there. There we tend to put weird art here in here at this section of the park here. Thank you so much, Karamats. Appreciate that. Good afternoon, Jim. Welcome. There's some soldiers in the house. It is nicely made. Yeah, a lot of detail to that statue there, Donnelly. A lot of detail. Let's wander into Central Park. If you want to build Central Park in your hometown, you can. The instructions are on the internet. All you need is 843 acres of space, 9,000 benches, 142 miles of drainage pipe, 58 miles of pedestrian pathways. It can be all yours, if the price is right. Good to see you, Easy Rider. And Rob Paradise with a $10 super chat. Rob Paradise, thank you so much for the $10. Coming up with your wife in 2 months, and my videos help you prepare and maximize for your trip. Rob, I'm glad that I'm able to help you maximize your trip. Rob Paradise, thank you so much for the super chat. If there is anything I have to tell any tourist visiting New York City, because I had some of these guests this morning on my tour, is don't overschedule yourself, all right? Leave some time in between all the attractions that you want to see. Don't kind of plan it out to the minute, because nothing ever works and happens to the minute here in New York. You want to give yourself a little bit of time, sit on a bench, people watch, have a cup of coffee. You know what I'm saying? Take it slow. I recommend doing maybe 1 or 2, at most 3 attractions a day. And then all the other time, spend that time going to restaurants, cafes, maybe some small art galleries by the High Line. A lot of those art galleries are free. So you never know what you're going to find here in New York. But take your time, slow down, and try not to overschedule yourself, because it's very easy to get overwhelmed here in New York. There's so much to do here in New York. So, but Rob, thank you so much for the $10. Much appreciated. Thank you for joining the $5 club 2 times today. Much appreciated. That'll be awesome there, Activity 79. Yeah, come on up to New York. 2 weeks in New York is you can put a good dent in New York in 2 weeks, but you can't see everything, and you won't be able to do everything. That is for sure. And also try to learn how to use the subway before coming out here. Because subway is by far the best way to get around. Yes, it's the same for work. Exactly, Nibble. Easy Rider, I love New York too. I'm contractually obligated to love New York. Are we near the half hour? Let me get a time. Let's see, what's the time? What time is it here? Are we near the half hour, or did we just miss the half hour? I want to see the Delacorte clock ring, but you might have to wait a little bit too long for that. Ah, nice, Nicole. Yeah, Natural History Museum is big. You know, great places to get lost is like Natural History Museum, the Metropolitan Museum of Art. 3 minutes before the top of the hour. Oh, perfect timing then. All right, we're 3 minutes. Get to see the Delacorte clock ring. So let's do that. Oh, perfect timing. Been playing Division. Nice. Nice, all sorts. All right, yeah, we got 3 minutes. Perfect. Perfect timing. Perfect timing here. I think the Advice on time. Oh, you know what? The best thing to do in Times Square is, of course, to experience the midnight moment. Every midnight, beginning at 11:55 at night, from 11:55 to midnight, there's a massive continuous art installation that happens and takes over all the advertising screens in Times Square. Probably the coolest thing in Times Square that happens that nobody notices. So always check that out. Perfect timing as always. This will be your 11th visit to New York City since 1967 and still haven't seen all that. Oh, Rob, thank you so much for coming out to New York so many times. And I hope you have a pleasant trip. You and your wife have a pleasant trip up here in the city so nice and named it twice. And Pietro Trotta, tanti salutele, buongiorno. Tanti salute Italy. All right. We're here at the Delacorte clock. And I'm actually gonna sit down here. Let's sit down here for a little bit. Let me rest my feet for just a few moments. I am already at, by the way, 10,000 steps for the day. I haven't even begun doing the live stream here. Yeah, we're at the zoo right now, Nicole. Very good friend of yours is out here amidst of riding all the city's subways. Awesome, Jim. Awesome. Good to see you, Fox Tech. Welcome. The towers of Billionaires Row. In 1967, that was a good year. New York was at a little bit of a weird spot in 1967. Me too, Nicole, me too. Great movie, Madagascar. Good to see you, Deming, welcome.
You have to enter on the other side. They're in here.
Good to see you.
You're welcome.
As we impatiently wait for the top of the hour, and we're gonna hear that Delacorte clock ring. Just about a minute away here. And yes, I always remember the movie Madagascar. Oh, thank you so much there, Dan. One man show. I appreciate that. I appreciate the kind words, Dan. And Metalhead Warrior with a $5 super chat. Metalhead Warrior, thank you so much for joining the $5 club today. One bourbon, one scotch, and one beer to the best live streamer in New York. Get a couple of shots and beer on you. I will, Metalhead Warrior. Thank you so much for the $5. Much appreciated. Thank you so much, Metalhead. You guys are truly legends today. Beautiful background indeed, Douglas. Yes, we got the towers of Billionaires Row, the Steinway Tower, 157 West 57th Street, the Central Park South Tower, 220 Central Park West, right there. We walked past the building right down there. That's the MoMA Tower way down over there, that little thin one. But we are officially, ladies and gentlemen, it is the top of the hour, and it is time to enjoy the majesty and the beauty of the Delacorte clock. Let's hope the clock is functioning again. And if you know the name of the song, please feel free to put the name of the song in the chat, because I probably won't recognize it. It might be one of those olden time songs from olden time days. Finally got on here. Good to see you, Millard. Welcome. We're about to hear that you just tuned in just in time. Here's the Delacorte clock. Douglas Fatiglia with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Douglas. And Want to Be had the title there, Younger Than Springtime, from Southern Pacific. Good to see you, Norm, in Bangor, Pennsylvania. They do move. Then unfortunately, they were not moving. But Douglas, thank you so much for the $2. And good to see you, Carol, out there in Scotland. And aloha, everybody. Aloha, aloha, aloha. Good to see you, Feel Style. Welcome. Thank you so much there, Douglas. Yes, you think it's a song is The Bells of Touchmas. Yes, very familiar piece. Yes, Younger Than Springtime from South Pacific. Good to see you there, Sean Kelly. Welcome. Just Too Creative. Welcome. We're now going to begin our little tour of Central Park. And then we'll start looking for the hidden money of wealthy Russian oligarchs. That is on the menu today. Let's see what's cooking here in the park. Good to see you, Veronica Lynn. Good to see you, Pat Waters Vlogs. Welcome. Now, hopefully the animals at the Delacorte clock will begin dancing again. Bonjour, Denise. Bonjour. Bonne venue. Right now, we're going to make our way up the east side of the park. Go to the Angel of the Waters fountain right now, and then eventually make our way up to Alice in Wonderland before making our way into the east side. Where are the Russian oligarchs hiding their money? We're going to find out right now. Good time to buy property? For some it is. Not for everyone. Have I seen any flowers blooming yet? No, Sean, not really. It's still a little bit too early here in New York for blooming flowers. Absolutely, Nicole. That's what makes Central Park so magical, is to hear all the different music and all the different artists. What would I recommend to visitors about Central Park? Horse carriages. I recommend doing the horse carriages, but there's a couple of reputable companies that you can pre-book the horse carriage ride, and you get a little bit of a deal. Good to see you, Marty Lewis. Welcome. It is a way cool park. Well, I gotta start getting my dollar bills ready for the musicians here. Looks like we have a musician up ahead here that I would like to see. Get some money out for this guy here. The turkeys have invaded your neighborhood, John. John, I'm gonna have to get back to Staten Island very soon. Kathy Klein with a $5 super chat. Kathy Klein, thank you so much for joining today's $5 Club. Good to see you, Kathy. Thank you so much for the $5. Beautiful, relaxing day in the park, Pat.
Hold on to whatever you find, baby. I don't trust myself with any love for you. Hold on to whatever you find, baby. Hold on to whatever will get you through. Hold on to whatever you find.
Central Park is pretty big, Rick. 843 acres large. He has a really good voice and really great guitar style. Good to see you there. Akaveni channel, welcome. Hugs all around. You know we use 266 tons of gunpowder to sculpt the glacier rock here in the park. That is more gunpowder that was used in the Battle of Gettysburg. I love all the buskers throughout the park too, Michelle. A lot of them are like really good musicians. And whenever you see their usernames there on Instagram or whatnot, look them up. They're probably really good follows. Like usually right around Balto right here is a great musician called the Young Nomadic. I follow him on Instagram and he's a damn good follow. But here's my favorite sled dog. Here's Balto. Balto the sled dog saved 220 children's lives in Nome, Alaska. Dedicated to the indomitable spirit of sled dogs here. Saved 220 children's lives in Nome, Alaska. They do make it, some of them do make a nice buck, John. Looked him up, born in Scotland. Ooh, Chris. Thanks so much for the information. But Balto was here. Balto was here when they dedicated the statue. You could visit Balto today in the Natural History Museum in Cleveland, Ohio. But Balto was literally, when they unveiled the statue, Balto was right there next to him. So, pretty cool. Good old Balto there. Delivering the antidote to diphtheria to the children of Nome, Alaska. And his later years in life were not exactly the best, but no more goose guano, no. No goose guano out here. They keep Central Park nice and clean from the goose guano. Let's make our way to the mall. The only straight pathway in the whole park. You know, when Central Park first opens up, the idea was to get lost in the park. So all the pathways turned and winded around there to hide the city. But the only straight pathway is still here. And that is the mall, which we are coming up to right now. It's a wonderful day in New York, though. Once you get moving here, if you stay in the sunlight, it feels fantastic. Nothing more life-affirming than a beautiful spring day, early spring day, here in Central Park. And Stephen Navarre just became a member of Dutch Moz Plus. Stephen Navarre, thank you so much for becoming a member of Dutch Moz Plus. Please enjoy the custom emojis by Brooklyn artists. You'll get advance notice and bonus pictures on the community site, a community page there of the channel. So you will get advance notification when I go live, most of the time. And virtual real estate coming really soon. Thank you so much, John. Those are the custom emojis you get, and many more to come. It is a great, beautiful day. It's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at every single day. It's Shakespeare. Here's good old William Shakespeare, hanging on out. He never smiles. He never smiles. But there he is. How was my tour this morning? Fantastic. So yeah, there was a no, not a customer who didn't like my bike signaling. It was another cyclist that didn't like my signaling. There was another cyclist, like I like to call him a Lance Armstrong wannabe, and he didn't like the fact that I kind of cut across the lane there with plenty of time, by the way. He had plenty of room, but he just had to yell at me. But I make him part of the show, so my guests had a good laugh. But here it is. Thank you so much, John. Yes, indeed. Here it is, folks, the only straight pathway here in all of Central Park. Here is the mall. And beginning at the southern end of the mall here is called Literary Walk. What you're seeing here is one of the largest groves of great American elm trees outside of Washington, D.C. There's roughly 400 great American elm trees in this grove alone. And you can find around 3,000 elm trees across Central Park. These trees are original to the park. They were planted here between 1855 and 1856. And luckily, these trees were not affected by Dutch elm's disease. And that's because the city grew up around the park in time for these trees not to be affected by that horrible little bug. But Literary Walk here, the southern end of the mall, is flanked by two notable Scottish people. To my left here, Sir Robert Burns, and to my right, Sir Walter Scott. But Robbie Burns here, he wrote a little song called All Lang Syne. To all the acquaintance be forgot. That guy right there, he wrote that song. Happy New Year. Now we have many statues of famous men, one statue of a famous dog, and over 150 years later, we finally have a statue of actual famous women. Coming up in a few moments will be the women's rights pioneer statue. There you go, Kate Taylor. Appreciate that, man. Welcome to the show. Stephen, thank you so much for enjoying the live streams here. Appreciate that, Stephen. But here it is, the women's rights pioneer statue. Sojourner Truth, Elizabeth Cady Stanton, and Susan B. Anthony. After all these years, we finally have a statue of famous women. And I love this. Now, mind you, this meeting never actually happened, but it's kind of fun how they're debating everything. Look at the detail on this. This was unveiled on the 100th anniversary of the ratification of the 25th Amendment. But here's something really cool, guys. If you're watching this live or on a replay, maybe get a second device out, because what I want you to do is scan a QR code. If you scan this QR code, this statue will come to life. So just scan that QR code, the statue will come to life, and it's a 20-minute presentation. So pretty cool, but I love the statue as they go over their declarations of sentiment. The women's rights pioneer statue, right there. As we continue into the heart of the park. Coming up next is going to be the Angel of the Waters Fountain and Bethesda Terrace. As we walk down the mall here. You know, the mall, the only straight pathway here in the park, when the park first opened up in 1858, this is where all the wealthy people flaunted their wealth. And I actually read a story a couple of nights ago, how Central Park, you know, for the first 10 years Central Park was opened, nearly 60% of all park users had their own private vehicle. Who had their own private vehicle in the 1860s? Well, the top 5% earners. So this was very much a playground for the rich. And what they did was they got race horses, and they had race horses pull around their carriages. And there's this crazy painting of people flying around the park riding these carriages like it's like a racetrack. And it's a crazy picture, but this is what people did in the 1860s. They got their best favorite horse and they attached it to a carriage and they flew around the park. It was pretty exciting back then. It wasn't until the 1880s that the park will become truly more democratic. And by the 1880s, 1890s, people began riding bicycles here in the park. More of the restrictions were let up in the park. You were able to enjoy the lawns, have a game or two, have large congregations on Sundays. But it is wonderful. Central Park finally becoming a true vision of the creators Olmsted and Vaux. And oh, by the way, this is for Nabul. Nabul, I got your graphic back. Here are the top 5 parks here in New York City. Central Park comes in 5th place, but the largest park in New York City is Pelham Bay Park at 2,700 acres. And we're going to go back to Flushing Meadows in the very near future, and we'll start really rambling about the city. If you're new to the channel, I don't just walk around neighborhoods for the sake of walking around them. I tour. We tour here. So I tend to go to places where I have a little bit of knowledge about the history and the story behind everything. And one of my main places I tour and work in is right here in Central Park. You love that graphic, John. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Glad you guys appreciate the graphic. Coming up on my right-hand side, the Namberg bandshell. Namberg bandshell, I want to say, was built in 1923. Am I correct about that? Yes. You didn't realize this show has content. Yeah, right? Kind of crazy. Here's the Namberg bandshell, built in 1923. Many famous people have performed here, like an unknown Bob Dylan, the Jefferson Airplane, the Grateful Dead, Jimi Hendrix, just amongst a few. But one of my favorite things that ever happened here happened in April 2020 during the height of the pandemic. The New York Philharmonic had a spontaneous concert right here. And it was pretty amazing, uplifting to all New Yorkers like myself. But Namberg bandshell, and just behind it, the Rumsey Playfield. That's where we have Shakespeare. That's where we have the GMA concert series, and the summer stage happens just behind the Namberg bandshell. Good to see you, Rolo. Welcome. I'm glad you're laughing, John. Content? What's that? Yes, chaos is the content. Yes, but a real piece of history right here. You know, in the 60s, we had the be-ins around here when people smoked pot everywhere and got naked and went into fountains. Yes, Jimmy Fallon. Yes, he did use that, David. Yes, he did. It is pretty small. It's kind of an illusion, but it is that small. Welcome for the info, Activity 79. Francisco Berlini. Buongiorno, Italy. Ciao, bella. Remember that spot that guy asked me? Yes. Yes, absolutely there, Nibble. I remember that too. On a sunny day, why do people stay in their cars when they could go to the beach? I don't know. I don't know. You're doing that now without the fountain? Nice. Nothing better than standing in front of your refrigerator, stark naked to the world while drinking a carton of orange juice. It's what being American's all about. And the dog agrees with me. Yes, the dog is barking, agreeing with me. Get him, Cujo. Get him. All right. Ooh, we have a quinceañera up ahead. Ooh, look at these dresses. Whoa, we got some elaborate dresses here. Wow, this is like the best dress live stream I've ever had. We had that girl from Gilded Age on Fifth Avenue. Now we got these dresses. Wow. They're doing Instagrams videos. Relax, Cujo. I blame nobody ever blames the bat. Everyone blames Cujo. All right, about to enter Bethesda Terrace here. The heart of the park, the angel of the waters. Let's see these elaborate dresses they have here. Wow, look at these dresses. Wow. Holy cow. Look at this, guys. Wow. That's really cool. Wow. Good to see you, Maria. Welcome. Wow. Who needs Disney princesses when we have them right here in Central Park? Wow, those are cool. Yeah, Disney princesses. A princess convention here in Central Park. It's a princess convention. You don't see that every day, Rick. No. Maybe out in maybe out in Jane's Carousel, but here we are. The Angel of the Waters Fountain and Bethesda Terrace. The beautiful Angel of the Waters Fountain, built to commemorate the opening of the Croton Aquifer, the first freshwater system for the city of New York. It was completed in 1871. This is the first public commissioned piece of artwork for the city of New York, designed by a woman. Her name was Emma Stubbins. Emma Stubbins designs a rather ordinary looking angel, not too flamboyant. So ordinary, in fact, that a lot of people in the New York press called her the milkmaid. How dare they? Angel of the Waters, hand outstretched, blessing the waters of Bethesda. Pretty amazing. And this entire landscape was designed by Jacob Ray Mould. I think about John Wick sitting right there. I think about John Wick sitting right there in the movie. John Wick. Keanu Reeves. And of course, when I turn around here, we have this circle here. Who remembers in the Avengers when Loki teleported from right here? Who remembers that scene? And all the Avengers were standing all right there. Now, fun fact, this is almost the very center of Manhattan Island right here. Yeah, of course, if you don't count Battery Park City. But here we are at the Center Drive here, roughly at 72nd Street here. Now what we're going to do is we're now going to go into the arcade down beneath us. And we're going to hear some more music as we walk through the arcade. We're making our way up to Alice in Wonderland right now. Now we're going to go say hello to Alice. But today's a beautiful day in the park. The fountain will be turned on in a couple of weeks when it gets a little bit warmer, Michelle. They want to make sure the water doesn't freeze inside the fountain. So we're going to wait a couple of more weeks, and when we know that it's going to stay above freezing, the fountain will come back on. Then we'll replace the water lilies that reside inside of the fountain. So it will be turned on in a few weeks. But let's say hello to the witch here. These columns here represent the seasons, and this is autumn. So we got the witch right there, and then because we lose sunlight, here's the owl. Now, what else do you do in the autumn? Well, you go back to school, and here's the school book right there. Now what we're going to do is walk through the arcade, and the camera is going to look up at the ceiling. What we're going to look at on the ceiling is 15,000 hand-painted tiles. They're called the Milton tiles, and it's the only application of Milton tiles in the world vaulted onto a ceiling. You could find Milton tiles in a little place called the White House. But here we go. Let's enjoy the Chinese violin and Bethesda Terrace. It's moments like this that remind me that sometimes New York is just a big, gigantic movie set. Yeah, beautiful with the violin. Need to head into city this week. Absolutely there, John. Yeah, head on into the city. Especially if the weather stays nice like this. I heard it's going to be 60 degrees on Sunday. Wasn't that cool there, Michelle? Saw this in a movie the other day. Dan, there's over 375 movies and TV shows that were filmed here in Central Park. There's my beautiful angel of the waters. Gotta love my angel. So cool. Need your city fix, John. I feel ya. Thomas, good to see you. Put in a good word for me. If the city has any handrails painted in the park, you got it there, Thomas. Good to see you there, Imagine Firefox. Welcome. Enjoy the burger. Cool Jets, good to see you. It's a first play in there. You've seen, it is first to play. Yes, it is. It's first person to be in there is the first person to play there for usually the whole day. Let's make our way the producers. I think of Hair. There's a big scene in Hair. They're sitting right where John Wick sat. You're sitting right where John Wick sat. Don't they feel Keanu Reeves' presence sitting there? So many movies have been filmed here. So many TV shows have been filmed here. Now, there is one thing. Good to see you, Caroline. Good to see you, Harry. There was one thing that I miss here in Central Park. It happened 27 years ago. 17 years ago. 17 years ago. 17 years ago, there was a massive art exhibit here in Central Park called The Gates of Central Park. Jean-Claude and Christo put all these bright orange gates all around the footpaths here in the park. And it was really amazing. Kind of missed that. Would have been great to live stream that. Adrian T, good to see you. Welcome on into the show. Take a look at one of my favorite vistas right here. Central Park, one of the first places in the world to use forced perspective to give you a sense of distance and space. And happy little accident right here. The Twin Towers of the San Remo Apartments. Right there. Let's really frame up the shot here. Good to see you, Seneca. Welcome. How's that? Can't get more New York than that, guys. Cannot get more New York than that. All right, let's make our way down. Let's say hello to Alice in Wonderland, but first, we'll say hello to my friend Hans. And that's Hans Christian Andersen, that is. Off in the distance, the Loeb Boathouse. Getting massive Friends vibes, yes. But remember, David, that Friends was filmed in Los Angeles. The Friends fountain is in Los Angeles, not here in Central Park. I hear a geese a-goosing. Making our way underneath the drive here. We're going to go underneath the Trefoil Arch. So, Susan, there is 56 miles of pedestrian pathways here in Central Park. The park is 843 acres large, 51 block deep park starting at 59th Street, going all the way up to 110th Street between 5th and 8th Avenues. Never knew the reason why I didn't watch that show. It's a corny show. I was never a big fan of Friends, but my wife likes Friends. But we both hate the theme music. We're not big fans of the Rembrandts. Supposedly the Rembrandts were supposed to be the next Beatles. I'll be there for you, 'cause you've been there before. I'll be there for you. Right, not even close, right? Yeah, I know. Do you remember them saying that, Rick? I remember people saying that back in the day. Like, they're going to be the next Beatles. And it's like, they got one song out. The damn Rembrandts have just one damn song. Just because they're on a popular NBC television show doesn't mean they're going to be the next Beatles. Or not even the Monkees, for that matter. Keeping in the NBC lineage. Right? Them and the Knack. Yeah, the Knack, too. That was the other one. The Knack's got to be the next Beatles. Ah, sorry, kids. Exactly. Hold your horses. Hold your horses, kids. All right, coming up to the conservatory water, better known as the model boat pond. CJ, it is beautiful outside. Welcome to the show. October. Good to see October. It is beautiful out. Here's my good friend, Hans Christian Andersen. Now, good old Hans here is reading The Ugly Duckling to a Little Duck. Don't believe me? Let me show you. Hey, Hans. Rub the nose for good luck. Yeah, Oasis too. They thought they were better than the Beatles. See? Ugly duck. And then here's a little ducky. Hello, little ducky. And then right here is the good old Conservatory Horses. Most of us New Yorkers call it the Model Boat Pond. If you saw the movie Stuart Little, this is where we have the yacht race in the movie Stuart Little. And no koi. There's never any koi in this water over here. Oasis had at least more than one hit wonder there. Let's look up at Pale Male's nest. There is the nest of Pale Male. Look in the center window on the center arch is the nest of Pale Male. Pale Male was the first red-tailed hawk to move here along Fifth Avenue back in 1997. Now, at the time, the owner of the apartment, that was Paula Zahn, American news broadcaster Paula Zahn. She lived in that apartment, and when Pale Male set up his nest up there, if you could imagine where I'm standing, would have been a couple of dozen bird watchers with their binoculars and stuff looking up at her windows. Because of that, she immediately had the nest removed, and it upset many New Yorkers, including myself. Eventually, the Parks Department of the City of New York would submit a petition to the city, should we bring the nest back? And over 300,000 New Yorkers signed this petition. This was after almost 8 months of round-the-clock protests in front of the building. They put the nest back. Did Pale Male move back? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Him and his wife moved back to that nest. Now, that first nesting pair of red-tailed hawks, you can now find 38 pairs of nesting red-tailed hawks here in Central Park. And they're now all over the city, including in Brooklyn, Staten Island, the Bronx, the Queens. And the red-tailed hawks seem to know their real estate because they stay here along the Fifth Avenue area here, along the Museum Mile. So, right there, the nest of Pale Male. Good to see you, Michelle K. Welcome. No one will be better than the Beatles. Nay, nay, nay. No one would be better than the Beatles. Don't Look Back in Anger. That's a good song. I'm a big Oasis fan. Family of Pale Male. Yeah, it's kind of amazing they have all adapted to living here in the city. Love that hawk story. Me too, CJ. Me too. Don't you love Stuart Little? Awesome, Thomas. Yes, Stuart Little happened right here. Now, in the movie Stuart Little too, they actually have some kind of arch down in this area here. This arch sends them to the other side of the park. As you see, there's no arch there. So yes, there were some bald eagle sightings a few weeks ago, Pat, up by the reservoir near 90th Street, but nothing since. Oasis did try to intimidate the Beatles. Yes, they did. Yes. You love MJF. There you go. Okay, we're gonna say hello to, oh boy, Alice in Wonderland. And I gotta tell you guys, I have been a licensed New York City tour guide now for 10 years, and I never like it when kids climb all over this statue, because you could really hurt yourself if you slip and fall on this statue here. So if you have young kids and you visit Alice in Wonderland, please don't have your children climb all over the statue. It's very dangerous. Let's say hello to Alice. gift to the city of New York by George Delacorte. Without George Delacorte, we would not have our Shakespeare in the Park Theater. George Delacorte plays the role of the Mad Hatter. So thank you, George, for building the Delacorte Theater. And this statue was created by José de Kreeft in 1958. José de Kreeft, he was friends with Pablo Picasso back in the day. When he was a kid. Yeah, Chris MG, yes, climbing the statue is not very safe. I have seen a couple of kids take tumbles off that statue. Not good. Good to see you, Arjan, welcome. All right, I am gonna sit down now because now it's time to plan out our next part of the live stream, ladies and gentlemen. We are here now in the meat and potatoes, if you will, of today's live stream. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna look for Russian oligarchs. So let's bring up the map here. Let's look at the map together. So here we have a map created by the New York Times where Russian oligarchs live. And we're gonna go to number 10 right now. Number 10 will be, oh man, I could just barely not read that. Let's see, what's number 10 here? 998 Fifth Avenue, and a sprawling co-op apartment, $27.5 million. So that's who? Ben Balavink. Wow, he owns all these properties? This one guy owns all these properties? Wow, all right. There is a crazy amount of properties that we're gonna check out right now. As you see, they're all clustered around Central Park here, around the east side. So let's go up to number 10 first, and then we'll work our way down. But one guy owns all those properties. Bloody hell. Let's see where all these Russians are hiding their money. I'll buy 2 of them, yes. Oh yeah, it's insane, Pat, yeah. The art, by the way, I got that visual from, there's an article on the New York Post. So you can see this article and read it in full on the New York Post. Some of these guys have done some real evil stuff with their money. I'm not gonna go into details because it's kind of all a blur for me right now. But yes, I think number 13 is a weirder on the west side. That's 15 Central Park West. Maybe he could lend me a tenner, maybe. Pat, we are all in the wrong business. I have to agree. Send them to Ukraine, absolutely. Dirty money indeed. Good to see you, Neil, out there in Flatbush. Welcome. I don't know, what are they hiding from Mr. Putin? Blah! You know, why do rich people own so much property here in New York? It's because they want to keep their money liquid. Basically, whenever the market goes up and down, real estate here in New York is always a solid bet. So this is why they keep so much property here in New York. Millionaires Row. Long time ago, Rick. For generation. Know that. Uh-oh, there we go. And yes, he was playing a cello by Alice in Wonderland. Yes, there it goes again. Oof. Signal area. Oligarchy is a form of power structure in which power rests with a small number of people. Thank you so much, Sarge Tech. And please be patient with the signal here. The signal seems to be clearly out of whack. The Russian oligarchs have completely monopolized the data in this area here. And so the internet not the best out here. We're now approaching the Metropolitan Museum of Art. And we are looking for 998 Fifth Avenue here. 998 Fifth. One had a serious dip. Looks good for you? Good. Yeah, we're at the bare minimum right now of the data network. So usually we should be at least 1,000 kpbs. We're only holding 100 right now. Oh, here it is. Wow. These in this building? Wow. $24 million apartment here. Wow. Holy cow. Wow. So our first Russian oligarch lives right here. Wow. Holy cow. What a building. So this is Len Blavavink. Len Blavavink. A great place to hide money. A $27.5 million apartment here. He purchased back in 2007. Wow. He is right across the street from the Met. A nice place. Exactly. Easy for me to say. A nice spot to hide your money. And a nice spot to have a nice loud jackhammer. But hey, he is right here in front of the Met. He is right here in front of the Met. So, wow. What an apartment. Holy cow. Imagine living here. Well, I don't know about the jackhammer, but Jose Torres, pa Puerto Rico, bienvenidos. And no, it is, you know, photos from around New York, it is very annoying with all the construction around. Yes, it is. All right, so let's go to some other properties here. Let's see what we got coming up next. I think we're going to go down to 75th Street and go to Roman Abramovich's house at number 9 and 11 and number 13 East 75th Street. So let's do East 75th Street here. Let's walk down to 75th Street here. And let's actually walk right on this guy's sidewalk here. And let's see Aaron Abramovich. Is it Aaron Abramovich? What's his name again? It's Roman Abramovich. Roman Abramovich. That's where we're going to go next. Wow. Right here. Imagine living right here. Across the street from the Met. Wow. 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 Fifth Avenue here. Oh, I'm glad you enjoy, John. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we're not merely walking or wandering or exploring around. We are touring. And that's what, if you're new to the channel, this is what I do. We tour New York City. I know, I should have grown up in Oligarch too, Michelle. Jeez. Then again, I don't want any blood money on my hands. Yeah, I think he is in a penthouse suite there, Neil. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, very interesting, Michelle. The article is very interesting. So the article, I got this map and the story and the idea to do this live stream from the New York Post. The New York Post published the article a few days ago. Yeah, right, that's what you were thinking, yeah. As we cross Fifth Avenue, let's walk back down Fifth now. And let's make our way to 75th Street. Yep, this is how we learn the city. That's right. That is correct, Easy Rider. This is even interesting for myself, everyone, so I'm having just as much fun as you guys doing this. I want to know is who lives in this little guy right here? Who lives in this little townhouse? Oh, this is the American Irish Historical Society. Oh, wow, I didn't even know this existed. Wow, that's kind of cool. It's a beautiful building. Good to see you, Picard. Welcome. How do New Yorkers wake up in the morning? Well, we hear jackhammers. Hi, Iba Breven. Good to see you. Yeah. Merhaba. Merhaba. Beautiful indeed, Sally. Beautiful indeed. We just got about 5 blocks to go here. We're going to get down to 75th Street now. All right, you wake up to that once so often? Yes, we all do. We all do. All right, here we go. As construction continues on here in New York. Never stopping. Exactly. Who needs coffee when you can wake up with a jackhammer? No need for an alarm, that's for sure. The jackhammers usually begin at like 7 o'clock exactly on the dot. There's like some weird New York rule about that. So right now we're going to Roman Abramovich's houses. He has like 3 homes all next door to each other. So photos from around New York, only moderators could put links in the chat. Yes, I am, Cliff. Cliff, we just began, Cliff. We just started looking at the Oligarch's homes, so we are in the neighborhood of them. Do they have any Guinness? That'll be good. I don't know. I don't know, Karamax. So I want to say that amongst all the Russian oligarch homes, here's the Ukrainian embassy. Right here. This could be something else. Let's see, what is this amongst all these Russian oligarchs' homes here. We're up at former Mayor Bloomberg's house. This is the Ukrainian Institute. Look at, wow, how crazy is this? Amongst all these Russian oligarchs' homes is the Ukrainian Institute right here amongst it all. Wow. Really, he's left his position in Chelsea. Wow. So you sold Chelsea. Wow. Wow. Wow, I tell you, New York is so crazy. Now let's make our way over to 75th Street. Yeah, the Institute for Ukrainian Culture. Wow, amongst all this, it's pretty wild. Well, good to see you, Tina. Welcome. Wow, this is wild that it's all like right here. Wow. I tell you, New York is just it's so wild. It's for Nebul, Villa Albertine here. Embassy of France. Wow. As an Arsenal fan, you don't mind? Awesome. All right. What about 3 more blocks to go? And we will see Roman Abramovich's townhouses, or townhomes. He has 3 of them, all right next door to each other. And they're just off of 5th Avenue here at 75th Street. I tell you, New York has so many layers of history and peoples, and it is really amazing. Ah, they moved there in 1955. Wow. So that's right when the United Nations started really coming together. As we walk down 5th Avenue now, walking back south along 5th. You did not know the French embassy was here, named Villa Albertine. Yeah. Pretty neat, Nebul. Pretty neat. All right, 77th Street. It's a little bit better on this side of the street compared to the other. And there goes the data again. Coming in and out over here. You never know, Cliff. Maybe. I think we could all stand in agreement that war is not the answer. All right, one more block. One more block and we're at Roman Abramovich's townhouses. Exactly there, Neil. Couldn't have said it better myself. Absolutely. You guys like good music. You guys always remind me that you guys like good music. Is that a Frankie Goes to Hollywood tune? No. No, David. Sometimes they put scaffolding around trees because they're going to do construction and they don't want to tear down the tree. Yeah, great minds think alike. You guys like good music. All right, we're here. We're here, guys. Here it is. Here's Roman Abramovich's townhouses. He has 3 of them, all right next door to each other. Good to see a Toronto guy. Welcome. Oh, they're right here. So here they are. Wow, he owns all of these? Jiminy Christmas. Holy cow, I got into the wrong business. He owns these 3 right here. Roman Abramovich owns all these. Holy cow. Who needs this much space? How many kids are you formulating that you got this much space here? Jesus Christ, I gotta go across the street to get this all in one shot. That's your place on the left? All right, so these are, how expensive are these here? So combined, these are $74 million. 9, 11, and 13 East 75th Street. Wow. Holy cow. Actually, he owns 2 here, and then there's 1 on the other side of the street. Holy cow. Jesus. Yeah, I'm in the wrong business, guys. So here's number 3. Right, he owns 9, 11, and 3, and 13. Oh, 13. Okay, so 9, 11, and 13. Jesus. So he owns this one, and then those 2 down there. Wait, let's see if we get this correct here. Right, this is number 4. This is number 2. Jeez Louise. You know, I'm very tempted to ring doorbells, but I'm not going to. His HOA fees must be tremendous. Oh, is he just like working on them now? No, he owns these ones further down. Wait, hold on, guys. I think he owns these ones further down here. But combined, it's $73 million. Wow. All right, so he owns, these are the ones he owns. Wait, so these are the ones he owns. He owns number 9, number 11, and number 13. So number 9 and number 11 are on one side of the street. Then he has 1 on the other side of the street. So 1 and 2 are here. And then he owns another one further down here. Yeah, he owns another one way further down. Jeez Louise. So he owns these 2 that are under construction. And then there's another one further down the block. Good to see you, RJ. So he's clearly like redoing these. Wow. I tell you, if the things you could do when you have money, right? Wow. Construction there too. Yeah. Good to see you, Marty. Welcome. So these are the 2 he owns, and then there's another one down the block. Wow. Yeah, East 73rd, they're saying too. Yeah. East 73rd, he owns one. Further down. Wow. And then 11 is owned by Alexei Kaminshkevev. That's like right down the block here. Let's see. Exactly, they spend millions like we spend 5s. It is amazing, CJ, yeah. Jeff, that's a good question. That's a good question, Jeff. If the contractor knows the funds are frozen. Wow. I don't belong in this neighborhood. I can just feel it. This is why, and I know Ange is going to like this sentiment that I'm about to say. This is why I feel way more at home on the Upper West Side than on the Upper East Side. Wow, he's up the block from the old Whitney. The original location of the Whitney, right here. This is the old Whitney, right here. Today the Whitney's at the end of the southern end of the High Line. Wow, what is this gallery called now? The Eric Madison, what? You don't belong here either, Ange, yeah. It's just, people are so much, way more laid back on the Upper West Side. They're just cooler people over there. Wow, this is the old, I haven't been here in years. Wow, the old Whitney. Wow. It is like another world. New York, I'm telling you, New York, guys, you know, it is an amazing place here in New York, so I have to say. Okay, there's another house right down the block here. Always a strange vibe up here, John. Exactly, Ange. You guys are chill over there on the west side. Up here, people a little snooty up here. Oh, we have somebody taking a photo in front of one of these homes here. New York does have everything. Abdu, welcome. Yes, Abdu, New York is getting really, really dangerous. Every time I leave the house, I fear for my life. But I don't want to leave this place because I love it too much. I like the culture, I like the people, and yeah, and I moved, and you know, just because New York is getting less safe, I moved to a more dangerous neighborhood. So there you go. New York is getting terrible, and nobody should come here. If you can't handle it, don't come here. All right, so people are taking pictures in front of this house here. Is this the house that we're looking at? Let's see here. Hey, they're taking photos here. Someone tells me this is the house here. This is number 34 here. Okay, number 11 here. Number 33. Yeah, this is it. Oh no, I'm in front of it. Here it is. 33 West. Oh, this is 33 West 74th Street. Oh, I gotta go to 74th Street. Whoops. Gotta go down one block. Right here by the Whitney. The old Whitney. Today, this is the Frick on Madison. Yes, Neil. Yes. Yeah, I actually, you know, I'll address it now. I will address this now for a second time. I will do my best to describe my feelings. And I don't know why you guys need to hear my feelings about this, but I'll just say it anyway. New York is not for everyone. New York is a place it's a place to live in constant change. New York changes. Sometimes it gets safe, sometimes it gets dangerous. Some people sometimes can't handle that. And I wish Action Kid all the best on his moving down to Miami, and I hope he lives a prosperous life in the next chapter of his life. So congratulations to him on moving. As for me, I lived in Florida already, so yeah, I lived in Florida already, and to be honest, it's really boring down there. I've been to Miami, and Miami is kind of boring. So there you go. I don't know why people need to hear my reaction to this. To be honest, in my heart of hearts, I really don't give a shit. I really don't give a shit. I just wish him the best of luck. And yeah, but we're timing people out because people keep asking this and people keep wanting to talk about this. And guys, it's not relevant to the conversation. So if we can't stay on topic, then it is what it is. But again, New York is not for everyone. And I only wish him much success and prosperity in his new life in Florida. Ta-da! There you go. Let's continue the tour. As John Lennon used to very famously say about New York City, everyone complains about it, but no one ever leaves. And now I'm one of those people. Well, I don't really complain about it, but I will never leave. All right, now where's this Russian oligarch's house? Good to see you, Charlie. Now on with the show. I am looking for, I think, is this it, 39? I think I'm looking for 34, right? Am I looking for 34? I am looking for number 33. Number 33, so 39. It's on this side here. This is the house. Oh, thank you so much, Charlie. Right here. Oh, he took the number off his house. Or is it this one? Looking for number. Oh, this one here. This modern one. Ah, okay. Okay. So this is. We'll go across the street here, just in case anyone comes in and out. I see a doorman here waiting in front of the building. But yeah, back to creepy oligarchs. Here's another creepy oligarch. He's living here at 33. Look at it. It's like a modern house here. Wow. Got the doorman out in front. That's not creepy at all. No, that's not shady. I guess he owns both of these because the top here comes across. Wow. So this one here, John, this one here is worth 42 million back in 2020. Yeah, and paid another 15 million for a 3-floor extension. So in total, about 50 something million dollars from right here. Wow. That's some good money right there, huh? Okay. Yeah, the doorman, not security. I'm pretty sure he's security. Wow. Yeah, creepy security guard out in front. There it is. Oh, I gotta love it. This is why I will never live on the Upper East Side. Yeah, for KGB for sure, yes. Ah, awesome, Oscar. All right. Remember, why do they keep property here in New York? Because they want to keep their money liquid in case the market suddenly shifts and changes. All right, so we're on 74th. We're working our way back south again. Where are we going to next? So now we're going to take a walk all the way down to 8 and 7. So we're going down to 64th Street. And yeah, we're going down to 64th Street coming up next. Let's go down to 64th Street. Let's do it. Yes, we need to take all their property and just turn it into live streaming studios or something like that. You gotta love New York, right? To be honest, I'm glad you're enjoying, John. Yeah, they're all on the east side, Ange. There's only one notable exception at 15 Central Park West. So 15 Central Park West, Alex Rodriguez used to have an apartment in there. Melanie Griffith. A whole bunch of people used to have apartments in 15 Central Park West. Yeah, who knows if they're capturing my face for a future assassination in the future. Right, turn them into homeless shelters, right? That will blow the East Siders' minds, right? Yeah, very nice and clean. Modern looking. Lord knows what kind of crazy lifestyle goes on inside those windows there and inside those walls. It's once again why I like the West Side. Give me the West Side any day. Give me the West Side any day. Look, we're right across from the Twin Towers of the San Remo apartments. I'm glad you enjoy Zalico. It is really creepy. Yeah, you can feel it through the stream, right? Yeah. Just like bad karma money. It's bad karma money. This is like totally bad karma money here. I'm happy to say I never killed anyone doing this, but I'm glad you're enjoying the tour, Zalico. I'm glad everyone's enjoying the tour today. Hey, now we're going to East 64th Streets. Exactly, people don't live here, yeah. They just own property. Beautiful tour indeed, Brian. Yeah, Bad Karma Cash. Yes. That sounds like a good name for a band or a song. Band Karma Cash. Going to Swindler's, I think we are, Neil. On 64th Street we're going to right now. We're going to 64th. Blue-eyed Brit, good to see you. Wow, we have been at this now for 2 hours, and is this light broken? Okay, there it goes. That was red light like forever. Creepy nanny with child, yes. It's how people are. It's how people are. As we wander and saunter down Fifth Avenue.
Someone's walking.
Someone's vlogging, yes. I just started screaming out, I am the Casey Neistat. That usually freaks out the kids now. I am the Eric Conover. I'm going to show my $5 million apartment now. All right. 64th is Blavink's residences there, Neil? I don't know. Let's see. 64th Street is, yes, Len Blavovink. I can't even pronounce these names here. So this is 74th Street. This will take you back to the Angel of the Waters fountain. Central Park, no, not getting any colors just yet. Not getting any colors just yet. A little bit too early for spring just yet, but we will be here when everything begins to bloom. We will be here when everything begins to bloom, but we're on right now 72nd Street. East 72nd Street, that is. And we're impatiently waiting to cross the street here. Yeah, Eric Conover has a $5 million apartment. Yeah, he does, PL. Yeah, I know. I watch Eric Conover. Definitely gets a con over all those other apartments. Anyway. I like my crappy house in Coney Island. I walk out my front door and have sand dunes. I think I'll take that. I will take the sand dunes. I will take the quiet. I will take the fresh breeze from the ocean any day over this. And I have to be honest, it is really fun living in a 100-year-old house, or over 101 years old. It's 102 years old, the house I'm currently living in. Yeah, sand dunes and ocean, and it's pretty amazing. Of course, Frank, Americans do own property in Russia. Of course, but who knows what and where? It's all about location. Yeah, I'm in a gated community now. Excuse me, do you have any Grey Poupon? You know, Bay Ridge is awesome, but there's so many cars and people constantly revving their engines and stuff like that. No, Mark, I like to show where these Russian guys live. So I do not think that this is in bad taste. And it also gives people who may not come to New York or live here in New York a little bit of idea of where placement is. It's kind of amazing that amongst all these Russian oligarch homes, you have places like the Ukrainian Institute in the very middle of it. So I'm doing this to give perspective for people who may not live here in New York. It's a tour. So bad taste, absolutely not. I think you're reading a little bit too deep into it. This right here, this is the Frick Gallery. This is the Frick Gallery right here. Really great museum, one of the last mansions along the Millionaire's Row here. And yes, the map was in the New York Post after all. That's where I got that map from. The Frick collection. Yeah, I think it's very relevant. And I think, you know, to say it's in bad taste is it's reading into it too much. You're trying to read into it too much. Again, this is more of a tour and to give people perspective on where stuff is here in New York City. You know, I'm a tour guide. This is my job, is to help you guys tour and experience New York City. The Frick Museum connection is to your hometown. Wow, PL, that's awesome. Yeah, Frick collection's amazing. This is something we should know, absolutely. And again, it's public information and all that. That's right, Ange. Ange wrote that comment like a true Upper West Sider right there. That's such a New York comment right there. I love it. Florida is pretty boring, Douglas, I have to agree. And it's public information. I'm glad you guys are enjoying. But let's see what kind of crazy homes these people are living in, you know, why not? And more importantly, when I first saw the map in the article, I was like, wow, everyone lives it's clustered on the east side. What makes this area so special that they're all living clustered in this area here? Right by Central Park, all here along the east side along Fifth Avenue for the most part. Exactly, at least you're not lost when you visit New York, no. But again, this always references back to the fact that, ladies and gentlemen, this is the adults' table. While we like to have jokes and be like children, this is the adults' table. And we do try to elevate, or I try to elevate your experience here in New York. That's right, PL, that's right. Yeah, exactly. It makes one wonder, how come? I certainly wonder. All right, got 4 more blocks here to go until we get to our next batch of homes here. Now, Moving Van did have Ukrainian colors. Yes, it did. Yeah, that's an insult. Sorry about that. There should be a secret door to a bunker nearby. Yes, they should be. This is the neighborhood I'm going to be running to when the nuclear bombs go off, right? Actually, I think I'll be pretty safe on my sand dune in Coney Island. I think I'll be pretty safe out there. I'll go watch the bomb fall and everything. Probably live stream it. Be great. Ooh, oh wow. Photos from around New York. I did not know that. Wow. Shout out to the Sinclair dinosaur. Yes, they do, Myrna. Absolutely. That's why the data is slammed out here. Ah, the days of fallout shelters, right? That's all dunk and cover, folks. That's all duck and cover. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the Russian embassy is here on the east side also. That's true. Oh, thank you so much, Rick. Yeah, join me. Ange, you got a room out in my place out in the Seagate, so you can come on out. Maybe, Neil. Born and raised in New Mexico. Oh wow, awesome, awesome, Kevin. Hope you're enjoying hope you're enjoying Brooklyn. Yeah. Just crossing over East 67th Street, making our way to East 64th Street right now. Yes, there is a bunker in the Brooklyn Bridge. The Brooklyn Bridge's anchorages are massive and could serve a very nice bomb shelter. But again, you're living downtown, so I think downtown you're too close to everything. I think to be truly safe, you'll have to be in the outer boroughs. So I'll hang out on my little sand dune in Coney Island. Oh, Ange and Joe always have a good time. That's why I always recommend to follow Yo Ange. She's a lot of fun out here in the Upper West Side. Oh, thank you so much, Donna Lynn. Appreciate that. Way, all right. Oh, he's like riding like the worst thing you could ride down Fifth Avenue. Why are you riding one of those down Fifth Avenue? What are you, stupid? Why is he riding one of those things down Fifth Avenue? That is freaking talk about freaking retarded over here. What the hell? Why is he riding down an elliptical? Ladies and gentlemen, I do not recommend riding ellipticals down Fifth Avenue. Good to see you, Blondie. Happy Wednesday. Why the hell would you ride an elliptical down Fifth Avenue? What the hell is wrong with people? Keep that in Central Park. Anyway, here's Temple Emmanuel L. right here. Very famous synagogue here. Getting ready to go outside. It's beautiful out here, Sally. It's beautiful. Happy-go-lucky. Good to see you. Welcome. We're back on 65th Street now. One more block to go until our next cluster of Oligarchs mansions. Yeah, Sarge. It's okay. I like the term woke. Freaks out all the people. That was one of the oligarchs, yes. He was going down Fifth Avenue on an elliptical. The M66 crosstown bus passing in front of us. A great way to get from the west side to the east side to the west side on the M66 bus. All right. Coming up to 64th Street now. Yes, Russian Consulate's on 9 East 91st Street, so way uptown. I tell you, the data network out here is slammed. The data like caps out at a certain KPB, and that is it. I cannot get more than that. Wow. I'm capped out at like 200 KPBs. Can't get past 200. That is wild. Wow, is Verizon like prioritizing Russian oligarchs? All right, I think we're here. Some more of Len Blavink's townhouses here. I think he has this one here on the corner here. Let's see. Let's open up the map. All right, so we are at right now number 8, 834. Okay, so right next door here, 834 5th. Oh, right, this one right here. We're right in front of it. So 834 5th is right here. This is where another one from Len Blavovink. It's a co-op, $5 million co-op. And this one right here. And then let's go to number 7, 15 East 64th. Let's go to 15 here. This is a $5 million co-op here. And then number 15 is right down the block here. Let's see here. I'll tell you, like all this stuff is like hiding in plain sight, which is like crazy. It's like hiding right in front of you. Yeah, I had no idea. Yeah, Rick, the article on the New York Post is pretty amazing. Let me see, did they take the numbers off some of these homes here? This is the New India house right here. Wow. Wow, this is the Consulate General of India right here. And we're looking for number 15. And that's number 8. That's number 10. Len made his fortune in business via diversified investments and a myriad in other companies and conglomerate companies. Great. So he's like a mega tycoon here. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here's number 15. Let's see, no, 16, 9. I think this is it right here. All right, this is it. 11. Oh, got the press here. And here's number 15. Oh, we found it. Okay, go figure. Go figure. The one with the news crew out in front. So we're not the only ones. We're not the only ones out here. Oh, Inside Edition. Huh. It's a $51 million townhouse right here. Wow. Give Inside Edition some space here. $51 million. And of course, Inside Edition's out in front. Yeah, I think the crew here read the New York Post article. Oh, that's right. He also owns. This is the one who owns Warner Music Group. That's right. This is the one that owns Warner Music Group here. So this is where all. So right here, $51 million. So that's Inside Edition. That's like a syndicated news show. There's a lot of rubles indeed. Wow. So yeah, he owns Warner Music. So that's a lot. If you buy ever Warner Brothers music, he's one of the owners of it. Wow. I'm telling you. Wow, yeah, the 35 wealthiest people in the world, net worth $39.9 billion. That's why he owns so many of these properties here on this map. Wow. This is why he owns so many of these properties. He owns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He owns 5 of these properties here on this map. Holy cow. That is insane. So now let's go down a block here to number 4. And number 4 is right here. 11 East 64th here is Oleg Ditsbrika. So this is right here. He owns this one down here. Wow, this is very enlightening to see how much stuff these people own here. He's number 14, number 9. Oh, he owns the one like right down the block. Number 11, right here, this one. All right, that's right. Number 11, East 64. So Oleg Ditsbrika owns this one right here. And this one here is a $42.5 million former home of Alec Windenstein and Jocelyn Windenstein. This one right here, number 11. And this isn't the French embassy. This is the embassy to India. So in these 2 homes right here, a lot of Russian money right here in these two homes right here. Wow, this is fascinating. This is really fascinating. Going seeing all these here. Wow, okay. Yeah, I know. Photos from around New York, I know. You know what? I'm going to be honest, guys. Let me be really honest here. I'm going to be really honest and really open right now. I like my cheap life. I like not having a perfect set of teeth. I like having a kind of crummy old pair of glasses. I like my cheap life. I like living in a dangerous neighborhood with sand dunes all over the place. I like it. You know what they say, like more money, more problems? I don't have any problems right now in my damn life. Bring me the crazy Russian guy with the bad feeding station. I like my crappy life. Thank you very much. New York may be expensive, but it's about the people, it's about the culture, it's about the food, it's about riding on the subway in the summertime. I like my cheap life. I like my cheap life. I like it. Keep it simple, baby. Keep it simple. Simple is, yeah, but Property 8-1. That's right, Neil. Right? David Bowie record, right? It's called Being Real. That's right, metalhead. Money doesn't bring happiness. No. I think we're proving that today while wandering around the east side here. I like my ordinary life. Life is what you make it, exactly. I like my cheap life, so simple is the way to go. I like taking in a Broadway show or two every now and then. Maybe even go to the opera or the ballet. I'll say it like my low-class style. Right? Simple life is an amazing life, Ange. And that's why people on the Upper West Side are so much nicer than the people on the Upper East Side. Yes, money is the root of all evil. I do have to agree. Wow, this is very enlightening, seeing all these properties here. All right. Good to see a caddy out there in South Florida. You have low tolerance for BS. Me too. I like the simple life too. Yeah. All right. I think we're going to go to... oh, wow. He owns another one here on 60... He owns another one here on 63rd Street? Jesus Christ. How much property does this Len Blabovink have? Jesus Christ. He owns another one over here on 63rd Street. Jesus. This guy owns a lot of property here. What is this guy doing with all this damn property? Like one guy with all this property. What's the address we're going to come to here? We're going to number 6, number 2 East 63rd. So number 2 is like right here. This is number 3 on this side. Oh, this one right here. Wow, look at this one. Another one. Wow, wow. If you bought Warner Music, you have bought all these homes here for this one guy. Holy cow. Yeah, this is it. This is number 2 right here. Wow, he's on another property owned by Len Blabovink. I know, I want to know what's in all these properties. Jeez Louise. Look at this. Love this hunting, me too. So this here is a 75-foot wide townhouse, former New York Academy of Sciences, purchased in 2005 for $31.25 million. Jeez Louise. Wow. I mean, it's just like one property after the other, all owned by this one guy. And then I think there's another one on this block here. Right? We saw number 6, and then we have number... okay, that's it. That's it for these. Okay, so we saw all those, that cluster over there. Okay, now we got to go to number 12 here. Number 12 is Eugene Shivlindigler. Okay, we're going to number 12 now. A duplex on 785 Fifth Avenue. Mo money, mo money, mo money. Exactly. Is there an Uncle Karloff there? Exactly. Yeah, I know. Very soon, maybe all these funds will be frozen. You never know. But my goodness. New York will always have scaffolding around it because it's always under renewal. Everybody love. Everybody touch me so. Everybody love. Right? This is very eye-opening, seeing all these crazy houses here. All right. Let's go to one more here. And then after that, I'm done. We'll go to the Imagine Mosaic over in Central Park after this. After this next home. Or really, it's an apartment. Oh, can you see inside on the internet there, Chris? Nice. Pre-2005. I know they're all within sight of Billionaires Row. I mean, Billionaires Row right over there. New York Academy of Science still exists in a new location, obviously. Not down here anymore. Yeah, that's true. Bodyguards and security require lots of housing. That's true. It is what it is. That's true. All right, we have one more. We're going to see one more now. And then we'll make our way back into Central Park. And we'll go to the Imagine Mosaic and say a little prayer for everyone who is suffering all around the world. Not just in Ukraine, but all around the world. People who are suffering from climate change and hunger and all the other horrible stuff. And even here in New York City and across the United States, people are suffering and starving everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. So please always keep that in mind. If there's a food pantry in your neighborhood, if you have it within your means, do me a favor and donate some food to that food pantry. Donate some food to that food pantry, because there are people that live within a mile of where you're watching this live stream right now who could really use that. So, and if you can't donate, maybe donate some money to various organizations. But I always say food pantries are the ones that you really want to donate money to, because they're always in need. All right, we're gonna pray for the world when we get over by the Imagine Mosaic. That's right, metalhead. All right, I think we have our last home coming up, which is right here. We are now approaching 61st, right? Or is this 60th? This is 60th, where Serendipity is. All right, so now we're across the street from the Plaza Hotel. Once again. And let's see, what is the address of this one here? Feels good walking in the sun, I'll tell you that much. All right, we're going to number 12 here. 785 Fifth Avenue, apartment 12AB. So that's a maybe a penthouse there, duplex. Bought from David Geffen for $24.5 million. Jeez Louise. 785.